Welcome back into Giants franchise MLB The Show 25. This is episode 2. Last episode, opening day, we took on the Cincinnati Reds and lost 1-0. Luckily, the computer got our back in the simulation. We ended up getting a win back from the Reds, then dropped another, and then opened this series to close out March against Houston with a nice 7-1 win. Now, we go into April, and this video we will be tackling April and May of the 2025 season in this format. They have the custom game entry conditions. We will be tackling one game per series with these custom game entry conditions with the intent of affecting the series, but also letting our team play out. So team building is important. We are going to get through 2 months at a time, and that means 3 videos per season, assuming we don't make the playoffs, but we should make the playoffs and we'll do full games in the playoffs. So that being said, it's time to hop into things. All right, we actually took game 2 against Houston 8-0, so we're doing pretty well here, but bottom of the 7th, 2 outs in the final game of the Houston series. We're tied at 1. Logan Webb still on the mound. Runners on first and second. Pena has speed on first, so we need to get Chas McCormick out here. Oh, there's a hard hit ball, and Matt Chapman dives and grabs it on the line drive to third base, saving a potential run. Let's have another look at it. Matt Chapman locking down the hot corner for San Francisco, and it'll stay tied after 7. All right, bottom 9 now, no outs. Ryan Walker in to close it out. Brett Wisely with a home run in the top of the 9th to give us the lead. We got Christian Walker at the plate. Let's see if we can close it out here. Oh, 1-2 slider will get Christian Walker swinging and missing. That's 1 down here in the 9th. Oh, we're going to get him looking. Yainer Diaz does not swing at the four-seamer up in the zone. Let's take another look here and see if we actually caught the zone here. Oh, we got lucky. We got a little bit lucky there. Got a friendly call from the umpire, but Isaac Paredes at the plate. 1 more out for Houston, trying to avoid a sweep here. And that'll be strike 1. There's a swing and a miss, and Ryan Walker gets what I believe is his 2nd save of the season. Let's see here. Yeah, 2 saves so far for Ryan Walker. Brett Wisely, your player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run. All right, coming off a sweep of the Astros. That's beautiful, but game 1 of a 3-game set against Seattle is tied at 1, but Randy Rodriguez coming in here in a tough situation. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with Victor Robles at the plate. Let's see if we can get him out of the jam. Oh, and that one's hit to center field by Robles, but Jung-Hoo Lee will settle under it for out number 3. We get out of the jam, tied at 1, headed to the bottom of the 6th. All right, fast forward here. Unfortunately, we did give up a 3-run bomb to Randy Arozarena, so it is 4-2 Seattle. Bottom of the 9 here, though. 1 out, runners on first and second. Matt Chapman at the plate against Andres Munoz. Can we make something happen? That one's hit pretty well by Chapman, but a pretty late swing. I think we might try and tag up here. Oh, no. This might be okay. Throws offline, but that was a pretty poor decision. I just really wanted to get Patrick Bailey 1 base closer. All right, here comes Willy Adames with the game on the line. Oh, no! Just a second early on that slider. It looked like we had it timed up. Andres Munoz will get the save for Seattle as we drop our first 1 in 3 games. All right, taking a break from the game action for a second to say it is time to set our scouting assignments, and I want to just talk a little bit about that. Here's how I generally set up my scouts. I've already gone in, fired, and hired some, and here's what I typically want. I want one guy who's just really, really great at discovery. We're going to use him to discover prospects and try to find a diamond in the rough. And then typically I want one guy who's got 90+ efficiency and 90+ position players, and then one guy who's got 90+ efficiency and 90+ pitching. However, I couldn't find one with 90+ pitching, so this guy will do. He's got 89 pitching, and then he's also 95 in position players, so we can double dip on position players if we choose to. And what I typically do to start out is I try to scout individual players that are hitters, and I try to scout groups of pitchers since there's so many pitchers. So let me take a look at the prospect list, and I'll let y'all know who we decide to scout. All right, so here we go. We've got our things set up. We are scouting Pedro Lopez, a solid-looking left fielder who is from Panama, I believe. Yep, Panama, 5'7", 191. And here's one thing to note when you're scouting people. So obviously there's not a whole lot that you can tell definitively when looking at stuff. But one key thing to note is that the range, the difference between overall and potential is accurate always. So what does that mean? That means that so his max overall is 72, his max potential is 99. That means whatever his overall ends up being, there is going to be a 27-point difference between overall and potential, which means he's got a lot of room to grow. Now, obviously, we're going to scout him and hope that that overall, kind of starts at like 50 or higher so that he has 87 or 77 or higher potential. Obviously, if we can get him to start at like 65 overall, if he starts at 65 overall, then he's going to have quick maths 92 potential. So that kind of gives you an idea of like what kind of ceiling this person has. And I think they look like a really solid hitter, a really, really good fielder plus a solid hitter. So we're going to try to scout him. He's number 23 on the MLB big board. We have the 13th pick in the draft. So, hopefully he turns out pretty good. There is a player who, this guy right here, the number 1 player in the draft, Alex Valito, looks like he could be insane. I just don't think that we'll be able to take him. So we're not going to waste any time scouting him. And then I went through and I just kind of looked at the starting pitchers, and I realized that International and Central are the ones that kind of pop up the most when I scroll through the top starting pitchers. So those are the ones I'm going to focus on first. So we are scouting International starting pitchers to start off. And actually, I do kind of want to change this since I found a couple of outfielders that I really like. Let's actually edit this, and we're gonna start out by discovering infielders in the West. See if we can find some diamonds in the rough. We've got it all set up. We're gonna go ahead and advance. All right, so we dropped 2 out of 3 to Seattle. Now, our second series of the season against Cincinnati, we lost 2 out of 3 to them to open the season, and now in our first game, it's the bottom of the first, 2 outs, bases are juiced for Mike Yastrzemski. Hunter Green on the mound. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. Oh, that ball's gone. Oh, no. Go back. Woo! Bro, he threw that ball behind us, and I was thinking we were going to take home, but we got Patrick Bailey with 20 speed on third. So, okay, 2-2 count here to Yastrzemski. Big pitch coming. Fouled off, staying alive. All right, count full now. We will absolutely take an RBI walk. Let's see what we can get going. Oh, it was right there. Mike, what are you doing? No way, dude. Oh, man, the bases stay juiced. Were we early? No, he just missed, bro. Wow, okay. Same situation. 2 innings later, bases are juiced. This time for Gerard Encarnacion against Hunter Green, 2 down. Oh, boy, let's see if we can get it going here. Maybe Gerard can get something happening. He is a designated hitter. I designate you. Hit. I'm just early on everything, man. I don't know. Maybe I need to zoom in a little bit more with my camera. I'm just so early on everything. Oh, well. We leave 3 more stranded, and it's nothing after 3. Wow, okay. And, look, we can't say we didn't get the opportunities. We're going to drop this game 3-0 to Cincinnati. Ooh, and early in the season, we've got our first computer trade offer. Now, trade logic is supposed to be improved this year. Let's see what the Phillies are offering. Cody Clemens for Marco Luciano. Now, Marco Luciano is somebody who the Giants used to have really high hopes for. He really hasn't done a whole lot. So it's not crazy for them to ask us to give him up. The problem is Cody Clemens isn't much better. He is a 65 to Luciano's 60, but he is 5 years older as well. And we also have a pretty good stack of similar second basemen. So we're going to pass on this, but not a bad offer. All right, we took 2 out of 3 from Cincinnati, and we've split the first 2 games of this series with the Yankees so far, sitting at 8-6 so far on the season. So not too bad. Mark Leiter Jr. on the mound here, though, trying to take the series from New York. We're down by 2, top of the 7th with 1 out. Tyler Fitzgerald at the plate, 2 runners on. All right, I'm trying with a little bit of a different camera, a little custom camera action. I still want to maintain the presentation of franchise, a little bit of enhanced difficulty of not using the strike zone camera, but I got to be able to see the ball a little bit too. Okay, that ball's a little bit low. 3-2 pitch here from Leiter. Oh, what a splitter, bro. Oh, my. And Boone gonna make the change. Leiter is done today, and here comes Tim Hill with his funky delivery up against Jung-Hoo Lee. Let's see if we can make it happen. Nice swing by Lee, but he chops it, and it's gonna go directly to the first baseman, and that is out number 3. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, we've been given another chance here. Willie Adames just hit an RBI single. Ian Hamilton is in now. Matt Chapman at the plate with a runner on first. 5-6 in the top of the 8th. Can we make something happen with Matt Chapman here? Oh, and that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. There's one, but Chapman beats it out. We're going to have 2 outs here. And here comes Gerard Encarnacion. 3 for 9 on the series, 2 for 3 today. Let's see if he can keep it going. Maybe put it in the gap and send Matt Chapman home. Nice swing by Encarnacion, but it will be fielded. Oh, man, I thought we were going to find the gap there. Okay, runners on first and second, 2 down. Here comes Sam Huff, the backup catcher. Oh, and that ball's hit to center field by Sam Huff, and we're going to score a run, and this ball game is tied in the 8th. Sam Huff takes the first pitch of the at-bat, a sinker up in the zone, drives it to center field, and Matt Chapman scores from second. We have a tie ball game here in New York. And here comes Scott Efros, the 3rd pitcher of the inning for New York. Brett Wisely, hold on 1 second. Do we need to pull Wisely here? Actually, Wisely's got 86 clutch. I know he's a specialist lefty hitter, but he's also got 86 clutch, so we're leaving him in. All right, here we go. Quick 0-2 count from Efros to Wisely. Here comes the pitch. Oh, he got me with the circle change. That was disgusting, but we tied the ball game. It is tied, headed into the bottom of the 8th. All right, scoreless in the top of the 9th for us, and now we're looking to extend it into extra innings. Camilo Doval in the game. He's already pitched 1 inning. Cameron Eden on first. The pinch runner got speed, and Aaron Judge is at the plate. Oh, and that ball's crushed by Judge, but Willie Adames makes the stop. To second for 1, to first for 2. What a huge play by Willie Adames. And a swing and a miss by Giancarlo Stanton, and Camilo Doval finds his way out of this. We're headed to extra innings in the Bronx. All right, top 10 here, no outs, and we are cooking. Matt Chapman at the plate has a triple today and 2 runs scored. Game still tied, but runners on the corners with no outs. Oh, man, we swing and miss on the slider on the 0-2 count. Chapman strikes out here. We do not need to blow this. Here comes Gerard Encarnacion. 3 for 4 today. All right, 1-2 count here to Encarnacion. Efros fighting hard here. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 2. Oh, what? Bro, that high slider, I thought we were about to drive it. And they're going to pull Efros here, which is interesting. Here comes Devin Williams. Sam Huff at the plate already has an RBI today. We were a little bit early on that slider, but man, Matt Chapman could have drove that. All right, come on, Sam Huff. Let's make it happen. Oh, fastball right down the middle, and we whiffed. All right, 2-2 count here to Sam Huff. And that'll be watched for ball 3. We're going to be sending the runner on first here, just in case we get a hit. Base hit ball 4 here. Come on. And that'll be ball 4. It'll load the bases for Brett Wisely. Wisely 0 for 4 today, but hitting .261 early in the season. That ball swung on, but foul by Wisely. A little early on the fastball. Now a 1-2 count. Bases loaded. This is a pressure cooker situation. This is why the Yankees brought Devin Williams into the Bronx. Oh, and he got us with the satellite UFO change, whatever he calls it. Oh, my dude. Wow. What a pitch. What a pitch. And we strand 3 in the 10th. And Paul Goldschmidt walks it off for the Yankees. I mean, we can't say we didn't have our opportunities there. A fun game, though. A fun game. Sam Huff was able to tie it up late in the game, but we just were not able to get over the hump. All right, after that Yankees series, we head into a 4-game set at Philadelphia. We dropped the first game, but the Red Sox are offering us a trade. Let's see what they've got. They want to give us Lucas Giolito for Mike Yastrzemski. Now, this is funny because I've always wanted the Red Sox to get Mike Yastrzemski for the obvious reasons. I mean, Carl Yastrzemski played for the Sox. He's the Sox legend. And, you know, I'm a Sox guy. But I really, really don't want Lucas Giolito and his $19.2 million salary over the next 2 years. So this is going to be a no from me, dog. All right, game 2 at Philly. Like I said, we dropped game 1, but we're up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners on first and second. Verlander finds himself in a little bit of trouble against Bryson Stott. Let's see if we can pitch our way out of it. Bryson Stott 0 for 6 in his career against Justin Verlander with 1 strikeout. That ball grounded to third. We will get it to Wisely, and that is 2. Great job getting out Chapman to Wisely over to Lamont Wade, and Verlander is out of this one with a 1-0 lead. Okay, unfortunately, in the bottom of the 6th, Alec Bohm hit a 2-run jack, and now we're down 2-1. Top 7, though, 1 out. Willie Adames on second, Patrick Bailey on first. Tyler Fitzgerald coming in against Orion Kerkering. Let's see if we can get a run in. Nice swing by Fitzgerald. That ball is through the gap. We're going to hold it third. And so a 1-out single for Tyler Fitzgerald will load the bases here. And here comes Matt Chapman. Oh, man, the high heat. He gets it past Chapman. And can we please not strand the bases loaded? Uh-oh. They're going to the pin. And are they bringing out? Yep, here comes Jose Alvarado. And he's going to take on Lamont Wade. Lamont Wade Jr. batting .281 so far this year with a huge moment. Oh, a swing and a miss on the cutter. Nice swing by Wade. Drop ball. Drop. Yes, sir. We're going to hold the runner at third. And that is an RBI single for Lamont Wade. The bases stay loaded with 2 down. This game tied at 2. Oh! And Elliot Ramos strikes out on 3 straight pitches here on Jackie Robinson Day. Man, but we tie it up. But again, I strand the bases loaded. All right, top 8 now. We are down 3-2 after the Phillies got a run back in the bottom of the 7th. But no outs, runners on first and second. Tanner Banks is in to take on Jung-Hoo Lee. Let's see if we can get a clutch RBI. That's a little dribbler up the middle by Lee. They're actually, oh, wow. And Jung-Hoo Lee will reach on a fielder's choice after Bryson Stott makes the wrong play. He should have just taken the force at first. And now we've got the bases loaded again with no outs. Surely we will bring some runs home here. Oh, ground ball to the left side by Willie Adames. This is going to be a double play. It will be an RBI. Brings the runner home. But 2 down now with a runner on third. Let's see if Patrick Bailey can make something happen and give us the lead here in the 8th. Swung on by Patrick Bailey. Does this have the carry? No, it does not. It will die at the warning track. But we tied the game, tied at 3, headed to the bottom of the 8th. All right, top 9 now, still tied. Matt Chapman at the plate against Matt Strahm. Tyler Fitzgerald on first. We're going to see if we can swipe a bag here and get him into scoring position. Get there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. We have a chance to take the lead here. Runner on second with good speed. No outs. 2-2 count here. I think I'm going to try and take third with Fitzgerald. No. Whew. Oh, they almost got me. We're still going. We're still going. Come on now. It's a hit and run kind of deal. Yeah, okay. I think this time we'll stay home. We'll stay at second. Oh, man. That ball's up. Oh, they called strike 3. They called strike 3 on Chapman. I want to see a replay on that. We do steal third, which is incredible. But, man, I thought we were taking Oh, man, what a dot. What a dot in the corner there. All right, Lamont Wade already has a big hit this game. Let's see if he can give us the lead. No, we did not go there. Oh, swing and a miss. No, man. No, and now it all comes down to Heliot Ramos. Come on, brother. Oh, and they're going to walk him. He's got that kind of aura. They're going to intentionally walk Heliot Ramos, and here comes Brett Wisely for the lefty-lefty matchup. Like I said, though, he does have 86 clutch. No way, bro! That felt like such a good swing. Oh, my gosh. Fast forward now, we are in the bottom of the 11th. Eric Miller is on the mound, and he's in trouble. There's 2 down, runners on first and second. Bryson Stott is at the plate, 0 for 5. We got to get this out. There's a swing and a miss by Stott, and we're headed to the 12th frame. Oh, wow. So we got 2 runs in the top of the 12th, but in the bottom of the 12th, we've already given up 1. Ryan Walker is on. He's gotten 1 out, but giving up a run. He's looking for this save. We got to help him out. Alec Bohm is at the plate. We're actually going to intentionally walk Alec Bohm here to bring up Nick Castellanos, who is not as good against righties as he is against lefties. So let's see if that pays off. Wow, Castellanos able to work a full count here. Oh boy, we do not need a walk. There's a ground ball up the middle. Adames stops it, but unable to make the play. And now the bases are juiced with 1 down. And here comes Max Kepler. Oh, and that ball driven to right field. And that's unbelievable. It's going to do it in 12 innings. The Phillies win it, a walk-off by Max Kepler as Ryan Walker blows the save on Jackie Robinson Day. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Jackie. We let you down, man. Holy cannoli. So we played 7 games last week, and we only won 1. The one win that we did get was against the Angels yesterday to close out the week. So we've split this series against them. We're 9-12 on the season. We're down 4-2. We need this series win. Yastrzemski is at the plate against Garrett McDaniels. We'll look at potentially pinch hitting. Let's hop in. All right, it's a rest day for Lamont Wade, but we're going to bring him in because Yastrzemski's the DH. So all we really need him to do is hit here. We need him to drive in at least 1 run. Wade batting .444 with runners in scoring position, but 0-2 quickly. Oh, nice swing. We're a little bit early, and we'll send it foul. Oh, man, this ball weakly grounded to the left side, and it is going to be 2. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Last gasp effort here. Kenley Jansen, the closer, is in. He's already gotten 2 outs. It's top 9. We're still down 2. Got runners on first and second. Matt Chapman is up. Let's see if he can make it happen. Oh, wow. Matt, bro. So this is how the Giants season dies. With thunderous applause. I'm kidding. It's early in the season, but we fall to 9-13, and truly, our pitching staff has been great. Our offense is pretty non-existent. All right, just hopping straight back in. Next day, first game of a 4-game set against the Brewers. We are at home at Oracle Park, but we're down 1-0. Nestor Cortez on the mound, Young-Hoo Lee and Heliot Ramos on the base pass. Willie Adames up. We need an RBI. See, this is what I'm saying. Look at those team rankings. Almost dead last in offense, but top 5 in most pitching categories. That ball swung on pretty well by Adames, but it's going to just float to center field. And honestly, not even deep enough for us to take third. That's unfortunate. This ball inside out by Wisely. Can we get lucky? Nope. It's going to be fielded by Yelich, and we blow it again. Oh, that's not Yelich. That's who? Sal Frelick? All right, we've been given another opportunity. Young-Hoo Lee on second with Lamont Wade up against Nasty Nestor. Let's see if we can make it happen. Lamont Wade has truly been our top offensive performer this year. Hitting really well with runners in scoring position and batting 67 overall, which has dropped a little bit recently, but 400 with runners in scoring position. We need him to step up here and tie this game. That ball's hit to right field, and that'll do it. This will be a 1-out double by Lamont Wade. We drive the runner home, and this game is tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. The intentional walk for Heliot Ramos. I mean, who is this? Barry Bonds? Nice swing by Adames. That one's going to be driven foul, though. 1-2 count here. Oh, man, he hung that one right in the peace pipe. How did we not drive it like crazy? It was good timing on a sweeper up in the zone. I need Willie Adames to drive those pitches. All right, full count now to Brett Wisely, Gerard Encarnacion on deck. We got runners on first and second. This is a big pitch incoming from Nasty Nestor, up to 78 pitches on the game. Oh, swing and a miss. That was ball 4. I should have taken it. Unbelievable. Tied after 6. Oh, wow. Still tied here. Top 7, 2 outs. Brooks Raley on the mound. Eric Haas, 3 for 3 at the plate with the bases juiced. Let me take a look at the bullpen here. Now, of course, they don't have anybody warming up in the bullpen, so I really want to switch to a righty reliever. Can I do a mound visit here? Please and thank you. And then I would like to go to the bullpen and bring in Camilo Doval. And I can do a little warm-up with him, right? Yes, here we go. Great feature. All right, we're all warmed up and ready to go. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. And a swing and a miss by Doval. And that's a beautiful at-bat. Wonderful stuff. We get out of the jam. And Heliot Ramos walks it off with a solo home run in the bottom of the 9th. We didn't even get to see it, but hey, about time that the computer got our back in these sims. Heliot Ramos with a walk-off home run, and finally we get a win back. We beat our dynasty team from last year, the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, so we took 3 out of 4 from the Brewers, so very nice, building some momentum back up. The Los Angeles Dodgers offering us a trade. Let's see what we got here. They want to send us Clayton Kershaw for Hayden Birdsong. Now, this isn't a horrible trade. Logan Webb, by the way, strained oblique. He's only out for a few days, so don't stress about it. But Clayton Kershaw, I mean, so I guess the whole idea behind this is that we're trying to push for the playoffs, and Clayton Kershaw is more of a proven starter that we can get for 1 year, and Hayden Birdsong is not as proven. He's not even starting for us. He's just coming out of the pen for us. But I don't want to do this. Hayden Birdsong has much more value than that. So that's going to be a no from me, dog. All right, game 1 against the Rangers. We find ourselves in a tough situation. Justin Verlander has the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. 2 down, though. Game tied. Let's see if we can get past Jonah Heim. Wow, okay, 3-1 count here. And, I mean, we throw one more ball. That's an RBI walk for Heim. There's a ground ball. We'll take the easy out at second, and that will get us out of the jam. Game still tied, headed to the bottom of the 4th. All right, bottom 7 here, 2 outs. Runners on the corners for Matt Chapman. Game still tied. Let's see if we can take the lead. Oh, no, man. Get out. Get out. Oh, he dropped it. And that ball's grounded to the right side, and that'll be an RBI single for Matt Chapman as the Giants take the lead in the bottom of the 7th. There's a ground ball by Jung-Hoo Lee, but it will go directly to the third baseman. Hey, we'll take it, though. We're out of this one with the lead, headed into the 8th, 2-1. All right, still 2-1 here, but top of the 8th, just a few minutes later, runners on first and second. 1 down for Josh Young. Let's actually get some arms up in the pen for Camilo Doval. 3-2 pitch hit to Tyler Fitzgerald. That will be out number 2 as he hits the screamer right back to our second baseman. And now 1 out away from getting out of this. There's a ground ball up the middle, and Adolis Garcia's going to drive home a run. No, this ball game is tied again. Swing and a miss by Marcus Semien, and Doval gets out of it, but not before the game is tied. Top 9 now 1 out, and Ryan Walker trying to get us to the bottom of the 9th tied. There's runners on first and second, though. Let's see what we can do with the side-armed closer. Oh, a ground ball into the gap. No, this is going to score another run. And the Rangers take the lead. So Patrick Bailey hit a solo shot in the bottom of the 9th to tie this thing back up. And now we're in the bottom of the 10th. Still tied at 3. Hobie Milner is on the mound with Tyler Fitzgerald at the plate and Lamont Wade at first. We are going to go ahead and bring in Casey Schmidt as a pinch runner. He's not terribly fast, but he's a lot faster than Lamont Wade. We're looking for a gapper here to bring the runner home and win this game. 2-2 count here to Tyler Fitzgerald. That's going to be a ball. We'll draw a full count. And that'll be ball 4. And the winning run is on second with Willie Adames coming to the plate. Nice swing by Adames. This ball's going to go into the gap. We're sending the runner home. Play at the plate, and he's going to be out. Oh, my gosh. What a play. I think that's Adolis Garcia that threw us out. No, it's Leody Taveras who came in as a pinch runner, and now Mike Yastrzemski is up. Runner on third. And that ball's grounded up the middle, but fielded by Hobie Milner. And we're going to go to the 11th, still tied. Texas goes absolutely crazy in the top of the 11th, and we're going to end up losing this extra innings game by like 5 runs. Unbelievable. 8-3. Corey Seager with 2 home runs. Tyler Rogers takes the loss. Man, that's a tough loss for us. All right, a little update on scouting here. We have found a player that we might target in the first round or maybe even the second round. MLB draft ranked 43, but we've got him ranked 17th after our scouting. You can see the potential differential is 30. So Roberto Rosado, an 18-year-old from the Dominican Republic, could be our pick in the first round. We have scouted international pitchers twice. We've scouted central pitchers once. Looks like we discovered a prospect in the infield. So we will just go to recently scouted and kind of scroll through here. River Church, not ranked, but looks like he could be decent. Could be a decent later round pick. And you know, these prospects that you discover, there's no guarantee that they actually get drafted that year, and they could be in the next year's draft. So I could see River Church as a 20-year-old in next year's draft. Heading into game 1 of our final series of the month at San Diego, we are 13-16, but we're up 3-2 here. Bottom of the 8th, no outs. We're just going to hop in with Camilo Doval. Hopefully we can rack up 6 straight outs to end this game and get a nice win to start this series. Oh, and that ball is grounded up the middle by Jason Hayward. We were able to get Jake Cronenworth out, but with 1 down, Jason Hayward is on. Oh, and this ball is hit to the right side, and that's going to get the runner over to third, and now we got runners on the corners with 1 down. Oh, there's a swing and a miss by Xander Bogaerts, so we set 1 down. Now runners on the corners with 2 down. Oh, and the professional hitter Luis Arias lines 1 to Matt Chapman, but that's an easy out, and we're able to hang on to the lead. All right, bottom 9 now, no score change. Ryan Walker in to close it out. Fernando Tatis up first. There's a swing and a miss by Tatis, 1 down. Oh, and that ball's hit to left field by Jackson Merrill, but Heliot Ramos will settle under it for out number 2 here, a long out. There's a swing and a miss by Manny Machado. Ryan Walker will pick up the save, and that's a great way to end a rocky first month. 1 month into the season, we are 14-17, which is not ideal, but we are only 3 games back in the National League wild card. It is a long season. As you can see at the top there, we are really struggling offensively. I'm cooking some potential trades in my brain already. Only batting .233 and slugging .341 as a team. That is really bad, but we're being carried by our fielding and pitching. 2.91 ERA, 986 fielding percentage is really great. Let's see who's struggling. All right, so first things first, offensively, Patrick Bailey. Let's go, bro. Batting .349. He's got an .833 OPS. I mean, he's really, really breaking out. We put a lot of confidence in him early in the year, said that he was our catcher moving forward because he's so great defensively, but we were not expecting him to come around offensively. Really great to see. Heliot Ramos not really hitting for the best average, only hitting .231, but he's got an .803 OPS. He's got 17 walks, which is really, really great. 24 strikeouts, not so great, but he does have 4 home runs so far. One of our young cornerstones that we're hoping to build around, so we love to see him performing well. And then Brett Wisely, a great platoon hitter and bench player for us. Lamont Wade doing really well, but unfortunately, it really starts to drop off after that. Willie Adames with a 649 OPS batting only 220. Tyler Fitzgerald batting 214. Matt Chapman 226 with a 626 OPS. No home runs in the year. Jung-Hoo Lee only batting 193. It's just not very good so far. On the other hand, pitching, I mean, look at this. Logan Webb with a 1.89 ERA and an 8.9 whip. Robbie Ray is doing really well, even at his old age. Justin Verlander doing really well. Camilo Duvall struggling a little bit. Hayden Birdsong we threw into the rotation because Kyle Harrison was struggling, and he's doing okay. He got a win in his first start. He was doing all right as a reliever, but his first start was good. Ryan Walker has 8 saves, but how many blown saves? 2 blown saves so far. So, you know, I mean, I would like him to be our closing pitcher for years and years, but we'll see how that goes. Kyle Harrison really struggling lately. We moved him to the bullpen, might even send him down to AAA, depending on how he does in the bullpen. And then just really quickly, taking a look at some of our top prospects. Bryce Eldridge here is doing okay, 274, only 4 home runs. You know, we're looking forward to the raw power from him, but a 764 OPS. He's doing fairly well. Love to see that. Definitely not anywhere near ready to come up, though. And then Carson Wisenhunt, our top pitching prospect in the minors, doing pretty well as well. 3.55 ERA and a 1.27 whip. Not too bad at all through 6 starts. All right, game 1 in May, and we already find ourselves in a tough situation. Down 3-1 against Colorado at home. Adames and Yastrzemski on the bases. Gerard Encarnacion is up with Diego Castillo on the mound. Man, it's pretty rainy in San Francisco these days, huh? Is there rain in like every franchise game? What's going on? Wow, swing and a miss on the slider. Strike 3 for Encarnacion. That will bring up Patrick Bailey, who, as we said, is having a nice breakout year. He's doing fine in the 8-hole. I mean, I could move him up a little bit. Let's see what he does here. Oh, nice swing by Bailey, but he kind of rolls over on it. We almost had the base hit. What? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. We're going to go into the top of the 8th, down 3-1. All right, bottom 8 here. Heliot Ramos at the plate with a huge opportunity. Tyler Fitzgerald is on second. You know he can score off of a base hit. Let's see what we can do with 1 down. All right, 2-2 count here to Ramos. Here's the pitch from Bird. Oh! I thought we had that, man. Oh, sliders are going to be the death of me. Into the 8th, man. All right, Patrick Bailey keeps trying to bail me out. He just hit a 2 RBI double in the bottom of the 9th. We're down 4-3. He's on second. Wisely at the plate. 1 down. Let's see if we can make something happen on offense. Oh, my. Oh, my. That's not good. It's not good. Our offense is puttering, and with 2 down in the 9th, here comes the Rockies manager to bring in Victor Vodnik against Tyler Fitzgerald. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Maybe we should have pinch hit. I got to figure something out, y'all. All right, so we split the 4-game set with the Rockies, 2-2, and then we lost game 1 at Chicago here. So game 2, we're up against Tyson Miller on the bump. Lamont Wade is at the plate, down by 1, runners on the corners, 1 down. Can we please get some offense going? Swing and a miss there, but Tyler Fitzgerald able to steal second, so we've eliminated the double play opportunity. Runners on second and third for Lamont Wade here. Oh, what? Bro. That is a big swing and miss by Lamont Wade, but now Heliot Ramos comes up. Yeah, I knew we had good timing there. That should have been a hit, man. Nice swing by Heliot Ramos, and it's going to go directly to the left fielder. Oh, my goodness. All right, top 7 now, and we've got an opportunity. It's tied at 3 now. We've slowly chipped away at the lead. Yency Almonte on the mound. We got runners on the corners with 1 out. Here comes Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3 on the day, so he's due. Batting .320 on the year. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's going to go. That ball bounces past the infield, softly hit by Patrick Bailey, but just well enough to get past the first baseman. And we are going to take the lead 4-3 here. And that is the end of the day for that pitcher. Here comes Ryan Presley to try and stop the bleeding here in the top of the 7th. Oh, there's a little pop-up into shallow right field. And it's going to drop down. It's going to drop down. but Bailey does not get to second in time to avoid the force. All right, Tyler Fitzgerald with a big opportunity here. 2-2 count here from Presley to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to extend our lead here in the 7th. Oh, my. If I had a nickel for every slider low and away, I'd probably quit my job. Oh, boy. Bottom of the 7th here. We still got a 1-run lead, but the bases are loaded for Brooks Raley against Gage Workman with 1 down. Oh no, Raley, what are we doing? Oh, that was an easy double play, and it can't be fielded by Raley, and this game is tied. There's strike 3 on PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong. So we've got 2 down now. We're hoping to get out of this with still a tie game. Here comes Travis Jankowski. There's a ground ball to Wisely. This one's fielded cleanly, and we're out of this one. But the game is tied because we can't field a soft ground ball back to the pitcher. And we walk in 2 runs to give the Cubs the lead back, and oh boy. Oh, this season is not going well for us. We gotta do something, man. All right, we're 17-21, and our offense is just struggling, man. We've got a top-tier pitching staff, or at least the makings of it, but our offense is just not keeping up with them. And so I'm scrolling through the trade block here, and I'm like, maybe we can make a move. And who do I see but Lawrence freaking Butler in the first year of a super team-friendly contract here on the Athletics. Now, the A's, surprisingly, are doing pretty decent so far this year. Let's take a look. AL West. Yeah, they're 21-17 and leading their division, but they've got Lawrence Butler on the trade block. He's probably going to get traded. Why not us? Now, that being said, Lawrence Butler is a huge prospect and could turn out to be a star. And we all know the trading logic in this game isn't great. So I really got to overpay for him if I really want to make this deal. Let's see what we can make happen. All right, we're doing it. We are doing it. This is my franchise. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. But look, we're giving up Kyle Harrison, he has struggled this year. He has a 5.4 ERA and 5 starts. But, I mean, he's still got B potential, 74 overall at 23 years old. He's good enough to slide into their rotation now, so he can play for them right now. And starting pitcher is the #1 position that they're looking for help in. We are also going to send them Wilmer Flores. They're looking for somebody who can play first base. Wilmer Flores is actually the best first baseman on their roster as soon as he steps onto the field for them. Nick Kurtz is a great prospect, but he's not really ready yet. So Wilmer Flores can come in and play for them. He's 33, but he's hitting 344 in 32 at-bats this year, so he can still swing the bat. He'll go in and start for him. And then we are going to send them James Tibbs III. He was our #1 overall, well, not #1 overall, but first-round pick last year out of Florida State. Has a bright future ahead of him, a left-handed hitting right fielder. He's going to be going to the A's, but we are going to get Lawrence Butler in return. This is huge. All right, and we have 2 spots to fill. Obviously, Kyle Harrison was on our major league team in our bullpen. We're going to try to fill that with David Robertson here. Had a 3 ERA last year, so we've got him in our bullpen now, and we've got 1 more spot to fill. And what we're actually going to do is we're just going to do what I was talking about earlier and kind of make it a reality. We're going to send Mike Yastrzemski to the Red Sox, fulfill his destiny. He's going to fill in here, be another option for Wilyer Abreu whenever he's struggling or needs a rest. And we're going to get Abraham Toro back, who's just another veteran. He is on the final year of his contract before arbitration, but he's at 28 years old, a switch hitter who can play first base, which is important since we just traded Wilmer Flores. And then we're just going to get this right fielding prospect, 22 years old, 58 with deep potential, just to kind of fill the spot that James Tibbs left when we traded him. Not a great prospect or anything, kind of a veteran swap here. And so we're going to go ahead and do that with the Sox. All right, we dropped game 1 against Minnesota in Minnesota, and now we are in trouble in the bottom of the 3rd. There's 2 outs. Hayden Birdsong, the young starter. We're really relying on him since we dealt Kyle Harrison. He has the bases loaded. We're still tied at 0. Ty France at the plate with 2 outs. We got to get out of this jam. And that ball is hit to shallow right field, and they're going to send the runner to try to get 2, and they will. Oh, Ty France with a 2 RBI single with 2 down in the bottom of the third. A professional hitter with a professional hit. We do not love to see it. Oh, and that ball's hit right back off the ankle of Birdsong. Matt Chapman will make the play. I hope that he's okay. We are out of this jam, but down 2-0 after 3. All right, Matt Chapman hit a solo shot in the top of the 4th to cut the lead in half. Now, top of the 5th, 2 outs. Lawrence Butler, the newest Giant, is on first. Willie Adames on second. Lamont Wade at the plate, 0 for 2, going up against Chris Paddock with a chance to tie the ball game. Oh, and that ball catches the inside of the plate on a 2-2 count. I thought, oh man, I thought that was a good eye. What a pitch. Chris Paddock paints the inside and will hold the 2-1 lead headed to the bottom of the 5th. Wow, so a lot of action. Minnesota added to their lead in the bottom of the 6th, but Patrick Bailey, having a breakout season, hit a 2-run bomb in the top of the 8th to bring it back within 1. Here we are, top 9, no outs. Griffin Jax is in. Gerard Encarnacion is up. We got 3 outs to try and tie it or take the lead. Oh, and the heat up top will get Encarnacion with the punch out. 2 outs away from a win for Minnesota. Jung Hoo Lee 2 for 3 today, 4 for 6 on the series. Looking to get a rally going here in the 9th. Let's see what we can do. Oh, he gets underneath that one. That's a good swing, good timing. But Jung Hoo Lee just hits it straight up to the right fielder. And now it comes down to Willie Adames. Adames 0 for 6 in his career against Griffin Jax. And that ball's going to be hit to right field, but too high. That is out number 3. And the Twins win it. It was a back and forth game. That's tough. All right, game 1 of a 3-game set against Arizona at home in San Francisco. And man, we need to get on a run. We got bases loaded, bottom of the 3rd, 2 outs against Zach Gallen. The game is tied at 2. Can Patrick Bailey stay hot? God, look at this beautiful atmosphere to play baseball. Oh, and Patrick Bailey! That ball is smoked to left center field. It bounces over the wall. It's a 2-run double, and we will take a 4-2 lead. The season, the breakout season for catcher Patrick Bailey continues. Now Fitzgerald up with runners on 2nd and 3rd. You can see he's 5th in the National League in strikeouts. That's not good. Looking to continue this rally with 2 down. Oh, no, he blew that past us. We were late on that one. But hey, Patrick Bailey, what a shot into the gap. We're going to take a 4-2 lead here, headed to the 4th. Oh, and we went crazy. Willie Adames hit 2 home runs. Lamont Wade hit another home run. And Lawrence Butler had a 3 RBI double. Hello? Have the bats woken up? It is a 12-2 win for the Giants. Justin Verlander gets the W. And coming off of that win, we end up sweeping the Diamondbacks, which is our first sweep of the season. And now we've got an offer from the Tigers. We're pretty good with what we have here, but definitely not like in a place where we can't upgrade. Let's see what they're going to offer us here. They want to send us Jahmai Jones. We do have Marco Luciano on the trading block, so he's only got C potential. Let's take a look at Jahmai Jones. We're pretty deep at second base, and he's on the injured list, and he's 27 with D potential. I mean, that's just an easy decline. Let's hop in here. Okay, against the A's, Lawrence Butler's former team, we are taking on Michael Otanez here. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Matt Chapman is up with runners on 1st and 2nd in a tie ball game. Oh, nice swing. Chapman sits back on that slider and rips it. We're going to send the runner home. We send the runner back to 2nd. Nice RBI single by Matt Chapman. Let's see if we can keep this rally going. Oh, man. Swing and a miss by Heliot Ramos on the slider. 2 for 3 now on the day. That's Otanez's first K. And here comes Patrick Bailey with 2 down. That's going to be a weak ground ball by Patrick Bailey, but we can't be too mad. He's hitting like 330 this year. Very, very nice. All right, this game is now tied at 5 off the back of a JJ Bleday solo shot, but Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 down, though. Jung-Hoo Lee at the plate against Jose Leclerc. Oh, that little inside out on the cutter. Just late. But the fielder will be there. I think that's Blade who hit the home run. Man, just a little behind on that cutter. All right, bottom 9 here, 2 out again. Matt Chapman is up, this time with Abraham Toro on first. Jose Leclerc still in the game. Let's see if he's tired and we can take advantage of that. And that ball is belted high and deep to left field. It is out of here. Matt Chapman walks him off. We got a fastball right down the gullet. And Matt Chapman sent it over the left field fence. What a shot. And the young Giants bats have come alive. Ever since the Lawrence Butler trade, we look like a brand new team. And how poetic that we walk off the Athletics here. This ball goes out of the stadium. What a win, man. All right, we took 2 out of 3 from the Athletics. We are on a roll now, kind of rolling, but we're down 1-0 to Michael Lorenzen and the Royals. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. First game of this series. We got runners on the corners. Let's see if Patrick Bailey can come through. And that ball swung on by Bailey, but it sounded like he caught it with just the tip. But we're going to send the runner from third. Can Lamont Wade get home? Yes, he can. That will be an RBI sac fly by Patrick Bailey here in the bottom of the 4th. That ball swung on by Casey Schmidt, but it will go directly to the center fielder for out number 3. And we will head to the 5th inning, tied at 1. All right, up to 1 now in the 7th. Heliot Ramos got us on top with an RBI single. But runners on first and second. Tyler Rogers on the bump against Joey Wiemer. Let's see if we can get these final 2 outs without tying the game. Oh, that ball's going to be grounded to Casey Schmidt over to Fitzgerald. And Wiemer is safe at first. We pay for resting our infielders. I bet Willie Adames would have turned that just a little bit quicker. 0-2 now to Michael Garcia. This is funny because last year we actually traded Michael Garcia from our Brewers team and Brewers franchise to the Royals. Or no, we traded Joey Wiemer to the Royals for Michael Garcia. Oh no! And that ball is going to be hit to right center field and it's going to tie it, but it might also give them the lead. Yes, it's going to be a 2 RBI double for Garcia here in the 7th. Ground ball back up the middle, and Rogers will snag that one. And we get the out, but not before giving up the lead. Bottom 9 now, 1 out. We're still down by 1. Gerard Encarnacion at the plate. Lucas Erceg in to face the bottom of the order. We got to see if we can get a rally going. That ball's hit to the right side, but it will be fielded easily for out number 2. Now down to our final out, and here comes Patty Bailey. Oh no, he blew 2 fastballs by me, and then he got me with the inside slider. No good, man. Don't want to drop that game to the Royals, but we can't let it overshadow the fact that we have started to turn our season around, but that one will drop us. Ooh, okay. We've already played a game against the Royals, and this game's pretty much over, but we're going to break our rule for a second because Willie Adames has a 10-game hitting streak, which is huge because he was doing horrible to start the season. And it's the bottom of the 9th. It's his last at bat. Let's hop in and see if we can extend that hitting streak. Oh, and that ball's grounded to right, but fielded by the first baseman. All good things must come to an end, including this 10-game hit streak. All right, we are hopping in here. Game 2 against the Nationals. And we're 25-26, looking to get back to 500. And unless something goes crazy, we are spoiling the City Connect debuts of the Nationals. And we're up 11-0, but Justin Verlander has a complete game shutout going. We're going to try and finish it. That ball's grounded to first base, fielded easily for out number 1. It's Stone Garrett. Next pitch is a swing and a miss on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball here in the 9th inning by the old man, Justin Verlander. Now he's at 79 pitches, looking to complete the Maddox. Oh, and that ball is smoked by Abrams. It's going to stay in the park, though. Well, It stayed in the park and then it left the park. Ground rule double. We got one more batter here. Oh no, they're gonna pull us. They pull us. Why? We're firing this guy in the offseason. Well, we pick up the win anyway, but I feel like Justin Verlander got robbed of doing something nice there. But it's an 11-0 victory against the Nationals. 2-0 against them in this series so far. All right, coming off a sweep of the Nationals, we do have a trade offer from the Cardinals. They want Gerard Encarnacion for Lucan Baker. Not familiar with Lucan Baker. Ooh, okay. 6'4", 285. I mean, got some potential as a power hitter. Already 28 years old, though. He is hitting 346 this year with 26 at bats. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Gerard. He's our DH for better or for worse right now. We're going to pass on that. And we're going to move on to this Tigers series. We lose game 1 and game 2. But we will hop into game 3, hoping to avoid a sweep. It's 1-1 here. Runners on first and second. Andy Ibanez at the plate. Let's see if Tyler Rogers could get out of this jam and we can avoid a sweep here. Oh, and this ball is hit to right field. Oh, Rogers, it might be time to retire, brother. Oh, boy. The Tigers take the lead. Oh, and Theron Lorenzo hits this one to left field, but Elliot Ramos is able to settle under it for the out, thankfully. But we give up the lead 2-1. We got to come back. And so far, we have not come back. It is 2-1. Top 9. Will Vest is in to close it out. We got Matt Chapman up. Oh, man. No comment. Out number 1. Oh, my. A whiff by Elliot Ramos. I thought we were all over that inside sinker. Will Vest is going crazy. It looks like we were early on it. And here's Patrick Bailey, 0 for 3 today. Oh, what a disgusting sinker by Will Vest. Oh, my. A disappointing loss there for us. But I think we got 1 or 2 more series before we wrap up the month. We have arrived to the final game of May. We are on a 4-game skid. We got swept by the Tigers, dropped game 1 at Miami, and now up 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th with 1 down. Jordan Hicks finds himself in a little bit of trouble. Agustin Ramirez has a home run already this game. Runners on the corners. Let's see if we can get out of it. Oh my gosh, man. Every time we come in to try and stop the bleeding, this game is tied after an Agustin Ramirez RBI single. Oh, and there's a splitter hit by Dane Myers. We'll get the first one and the second one. We turn 2, thankfully, and get out of here with a tie ball game. All right, this game is still tied at 3, but it's top 5. 1 out, and the bases are jacked for Lamont Wade. Calvin Foucher in to try and get out of this jam. We got 1 down. We just got to keep the ball off the ground. Get it into the outfield, and we can take the lead. Wade batting .382 with runners in scoring position this year. And he's going to hit it to third base. It's kind of poorly fielded. They will get the out at first, but we do drive the run home. Let's see how it's scored. That's going to be scored a base hit for Lamont Wade, an RBI single. Or no, excuse me, an RBI ground out. No error. Here we go. Matt Chapman. Don't listen to me. Matt Chapman drives this ball to right center field. Drop ball. Drop. No. Hey, we take the lead, though. 4-3, headed to the bottom of the 5th. Oh, my. And we have just gone crazy. And now they're putting me back in the game. Not because it's a high leverage moment, but we're up 8-3, partially because Elliot Ramos already has 2 home runs, and we're looking to make it 3 at this at bat. You know what they say, hit X to power swing. Oh, no! They're going to call that strike 3? You've got to be kidding me. You don't want me to be great? Let's see what the ump was seeing. No, sir. No, sir. I don't believe. Oh, he's inside his head. What? Anyways, you don't want us to be great. Oh, Ramos back up, though, in the top of the 9th. It's 12-6. We're hitting next to power swing again. All right, we've worked a full count here. We're definitely power swinging. Can we make it 3 home runs on the day for young Heliot Ramos. We'll take the walk. We'll take the walk. That's almost as much like Barry Bonds as a home run. And it is a lovely win against the Marlins to end this game and end the month of May. May has wrapped up, and now we are looking at our minor league report from our assistant coaches. Joey Lucchesi is struggling. Jimmy Glowinky, though, in Double-A, hitting .381 and driving in 5 runs over 42 at bats. Marco Luciano, we love to see it in Triple-A. He's kind of plateaued, though, so I don't really know what's going to happen with him. Cole Waite's doing pretty well, and Carson Whisenhunt with a 3.0 ERA even and 26 strikeouts in 30 innings pitched. We are 8 games back of the Dodgers, but I don't think we ever realistically thought we were winning our division this year. 28-30, though, after a rough start. Taking a look at the wild card here, we are only 3.5 games back. It is a tight race. We are just as in it as anybody else here. And let's take a look. If we look at our team, our average has gone up to 252 since the Lawrence Butler trade. Our ERA at 3.06. Really, really strong there. We love to see it. And Heliot Ramos having a great year, up to 9 home runs now. 364 on base, 257 batting average. Abraham Toro, a solid bench player, and Lawrence Butler, baby. 9 dongs, hitting 280, 805 OPS. He's got 15 walks. Willie Adames is really coming around, hitting 263. So ever since we got Lawrence Butler, stuck him in that number 2 slot in the lineup, our whole lineup has started to thrive around him. Matt Chapman is struggling a little bit, but he has 25 walks, so his lower batting average is not that bad. I'd love to see him start swinging a hotter bat, though. And then our pitcher's Justin Verlander, man. I mean, look, 42 years old. He's declining, but he is still dealing. Love to see that. Same with Robbie Ray. Ageless wonders there. Logan Webb on a bit of a downturn, but still 3.03 ERA, 3-3 on the season. And Jordan 6 with a 2.88 ERA, a 1.5 whip is not great, but not horrible either. All right, that is going to wrap it up for us. We got it through 2 months of our Giants franchise. In the next episode, we will get through the All-Star break, the draft, the trade deadline, so we'll have a lot going on. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Lawrence Butler trade. I'm sure there are a lot of comments about that, but we will see you next time. As always, I super appreciate you. Peace out.